Yo, in this video, a bit unusual, but what we're gonna do is actually look at a Phreak game because he recently hit Grandmaster, and I think a lot of people want to ask if it's boost. Like, a lot of people probably wonder if he's boosted because of the champions he's playing or not. Okay, so what we're gonna do today is just look over his fundamentals in lane, out of lane, and see like where they line up, if they're like accurate to his ranking, or if he's like missing some fundamentals, which then would have to lead to the conclusion that he is slightly boosted. But at the end of the day, I have not seen anything before, and we'll be taking it from there. And yeah, about me, if you haven't watched me before, I'm Wackaflcka. I do some coaching. I play Twitch support, jungle, etc. Most of the time, ADC, whatever. And yeah, we'll just take a look, see what happens, and take it from there. Uh, just as a quick example, right? Like Dante's playing on Europe West currently, and he was, or maybe is still hardstuck Diamond 1, and he lacks a lot of fundamentals suddenly. Or he's done that for a while, but he's compensated in other ways before. But right now, I think he's struggling. And the things he does really badly is just his recall timings is awful sometimes, and he's sometimes like he will be like 1 minion off level 6 and then go die. And it's like, if you just took 1 minion, go level 6, like he's bad at playing around with spikes and stuff. He's played Hecarim a lot. So like, that's something you would expect him to do a lot, you know? Like, I'm really strong now, I need this, I need that. But he's bad at that. And also another thing, I've played thousands of games in every single elo, so like my general idea of like what people do in each elo, what is to be expected of each elo is very clear. And just to give an example of this, like a very good one is, say, in Diamond, like low Diamond is where this habit or like this fundamental gets kind of implemented. It is warding. Oftentimes, like later into the game, like the support will walk here and they'll have 4 wards, but they will not place a single one. Then they will walk back, put wards here. It's like that hesitation and all, like having a plan is very important. And those are the things we'll be judging Phreak on here. If he's autopiloting or if he has like good gameplay and focused gameplay and good fundamentals, blah blah, etc. etc. And we'll just take it from there. One thing that has to be said that I do think, and I kind of expect this because I've watched his other games, I do think he's weak in lane. I would expect like mechanically because he's playing Maokai and Janna, right? And two things those champions are very good at is not dying in lane. Right? They both have a disengage ultimate. Janna has the ult to knock people away. Maokai has the ult to root them away. But I watched Phreak, well, like I didn't watch the game, but I've seen him play Taric, and that is a champion that'll get punished very hard, and it's much more difficult to play in lane, in that sense that you don't have those like escape tools. And that game didn't go very well. So if Phreak got like Grandmaster playing Nami as an example, I think it would have been a lot more credible and like less suspicious than if he was playing these champions. Obviously he's still done it well, like he's performing right. There are other people in Diamond spamming Maokai and they're in Diamond, so yeah, these must be doing something right. One thing that you have to remember though when it comes to writers, and something I think like they need to be discredited for this, they have a lot of inside information that you do not have access to, such as bounties. No one in the entire world knows how bounties work other than Riot employees. Right? Sometimes you've seen an Nemesis clip maybe where he's like down gold and he suddenly has 150 gold shutdown even though he's even CS with the mid laner, and the enemy has Drakes and their bounties. Like, how does that work? That is something this guy will know. And that is something I discredit and I hate them for. Because no one has explained or said how bounties work. But yeah. One thing I will say, playing Maokai, taking sweeper first is nice because you can deny vision on the bot bush. He walked to CR. This is very good though. So I like that. One thing I do not like is the W level 1. I'm not exactly sure what you're looking for here. So I think the fact that, did he just level this up when he started the game? No, he didn't.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Because one thing we'll probably see in lane now as well is that he's not going to do anything until later. It's like, I think taking saplings, putting them in the bushes, just to deny Cillian bushes. right? Because early stages of the game had double range versus melee range. So, like, enemy bot lane should have priority in the early game. Up until a certain point, maybe. But especially level 1. Unless Phreak gets, like, the bush first. Now I know Cillian doesn't have a ward. But most of the time, like, Cillian should be able to have the bush for himself. They don't have that good damage. Like, Vayne should just completely fist maul the level 1. So, yeah. He also has zombie ward, which I really like. I don't like that Brand needs a leash, though. But yeah. I think saplings are really good to prevent the bush camping that we might see here in this lane, as you can see now. Right, Cillian gets his bush. And Maika can't really do anything about that. I mean, you can show you can W on him and that's it, but then Vayne will go and you guys will just lose most likely. Is he playing Aftershock? Yeah, he is. Yeah. So, like, one thing to keep in mind here, right? Cillian uses ward, so you should know he doesn't have a ward. Right. So, like, I mean, it's fine that you check it. It's alright. It's good for the jungler's tempo. Bit of a bad trade there. But one thing you should know is that Cillian didn't go up there to ward at least. Use second peel is completely fine here now, because you have to just concede the lane and you're not gonna have any like return to level 3 anyway, because you're gonna be stuck in the tower until then. And I mean, we can all obviously see the end result here, but that doesn't matter. There are a few things we're interested in, and that is laning phase and then our laning phase. How he plays dragons, if he is proactive and like walks towards dragon 1 minute before it spawns, puts wards, that's like a master gameplay, master fundamental, I would say. Right now it's not something you really see in Diamond. Outside of that, it's just about staying healthy here. You're not winning any all-ins. Poking shit. Spacing is a bit bad there, it's a bit late on the Vayne, but fine. He ignited. And he dies. Let's take that over again. Actually, I don't mind this at all, actually. The fact that split. He did come quite fast. Goes in. I think it's on Smolder for going that way. I don't know why you would do that when you're playing against the Vayne that's level 3. And then also you give the exit path. So like in the sense, at this moment I would say it's Smolder that griefed and Phreak played this okay, actually. But then continuing to go here. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to look. And we're not gonna like deep analyze everything here. I just want to see if he has a sapling when he W's or not. When he comes up, that's the only thing I really care about here. It's up now. Yeah. I'm not sure how the animations work on Makai, how smooth it is to flash auto Q. Pretty sure Makai has a pretty slow auto attack. So like 069. Ah. Ah, it should work. Oh, second thing to look at, where he's placing the saplings. That goes like understanding of the champion. Obviously you want to put the saplings to the place where they won't be pulled by the minions. but they will aggro on champions if they come. So as an example, you put the saplings at the very edge of the bush there, they're just gonna run out of the minions, and you don't want that obviously, so that would be a thing to look out for. But given his playstyle right now, I feel like they would be more suited with wards as opposed to sweeper. Because if you're thinking sweeper, you have to think champions like Pike, right? Where they say in the bush, sweep wards, deny enemy vision and play aggressive, but they are really like submissive in this lane right now. So I think vision would do them better than... Oh, so I think that goes like slight misunderstanding or like no understanding how exactly the lane goes, but still fine. I mean, he did get to use the sweeper early to deny vision for the enemy jungler, which I did like. But given how this lane has been going, I think again that the wards would be better suited here for them. Like, Maokai can definitely play aggressive, and that is another thing I could look at, like his rune choices if he always goes the same ones. Like, Zombie Ward is really, really nice, don't get me wrong, but also is Hex Flash, right? Like, if you're playing this aggressive style where you're like sitting in bushes with Sweeper, like, and your flash is down, like, you need Hex Flash, right? So I feel like he's got a bit of a mixed playstyle here. I mean, he's going to objectives, I like that too. But they were out here. Yeah, this is just int. He just ran it down. I had to look at it again. I didn't quite comprehend what happened there, but he just jumped into Kindred. Now he has wards though. Yeah. Small did die for that. So, like, he's good with going towards objectives, right? But like the one thing I feel like is falling down on now is like he doesn't understand his role in this lane. Like I feel like if we were to watch a different lane here, was like I don't know Nautilus and like completely different lane, like he would have the same playstyle. And we could confirm that really quick, but like it doesn't have like the exact understanding of like his place here. Because him jumping on this, like they are submissive in this lane, right? And Phreak tries to be dominant still. But he should not be dominant in this lane. Like, sure, it's funny taking the ward or like denying the vision, it's a funny thing. So, like, that's the thing. Like, lower elo players, they will do things that are funny, like cancelling recalls, walking towards the turret, doing emotes. But you're not in the spot to do that right now. You're not meant to do that right now. Okay? If you want to be funny, you can be low diamond. Like, that's the kind of like fundamental understanding. Like, you're just doing things to be funny. But it's completely int and you can get punished for it. So those two things, I feel like no understanding the role in the lane. And just doing funny things is kinda not good. And again, I think it's a champion that allows that. Like if he's playing Tarek and he's going up to cancel wards or something, like he he would get a lot, he would get punished a lot harder. Same thing with Janna, right? Like you just tornado them away and you can just be funny, it's okay. Maybe they're baiting. Because now you hit the blue thing, right? Okay. But yeah, he's good at coming to dragons. He reacts fast to things, like when the Bane went in, like he didn't just stand by and like look. He engaged quickly. So those are okay. Like he's on point with that. That was not very good though. Why would he even do that? Actually. Alright, I don't know. That was... I can't say that was fucking shit. He griefed hard. He reacted coming to them. At that point, why I'm not sure. I'm doing the funny thing in the bush here again. Like, everyone likes to be funny sometimes though, but it's not consistent, you know? Water the bush fast, water that one too. I guess one left. Okay, now he's gonna ult. Oh.
Killing spree.
He ult before? I don't know. I feel like if I were to play like Twitch Yubi into this lane here, like there would just be 0-10. Like they're playing very disrespectful and they just don't understand everything. Like the roles in the lane. And they're both trolling, but I think right now who's griefed the most has to be Phreak. Like I know Smolder griefed here earlier in the game, but like Phreak walking down here when Smolder reacted when Phreak was here. then Smolder reacted. So why didn't like Reactor like notice it earlier? I don't know. Because like an E into this bush here would be way more valuable than this one. It's like either he's watching like television or something, or he's just no like in the game. And I obviously tried to pick a game that was fair. Like I was trying to look for a long game length so I could get to see some dragon plays. Speaking of which, need to add objective time. Wait, where are they? Oh, there they are. So now we have Herald spawning. Phreak has 4 wards. So just to summarize up until now, I would say his lane is okay, but he has a very poor understanding of his role in the lane and like how it should be played. He's kind of just freestyling it and being a bit funny, which I like. The funny thing again, like I think that's like an emerald thing, like very low diamond. And then the understanding thing, it can be anywhere. Like it's not really something that is like insane, but quick with the ward here. Oftentimes you'll see people walk all the way down here and not put a single ward. This is good. Obviously Herald just spawned, but they didn't really have the chance to spawn out because they took dragon. What this? Okay. Alright, I like this. This is good. But the thing that will matter the most, or like the most one, is the dragon. That's the one I'll be looking at and judging. Like he's following the jungler here, like this is all good. Do they have the tower bot lane still? Okay, then it's kinda int. Like after they killed the top laner, he didn't have to stay anymore. Was that top and mid prior? And the thing with that is like, once you do something, or like say you kill the entire enemy team, like you should have this switch in your head that's just like, what's next, you know? And then go to the next thing. It's like you killed top, you secured Herald, like it was killed, and then this next thing is like, what can I do now? Like, where should I be? Like, he doesn't have to be there. Maybe like mid lane. Like, can he help someone pressure? Or like, is he gonna just help Bram take Herald? Yes, 4 new wards. Yeah, use them. Obviously the bot side is where it should be warded now. We have Baron in 4 minutes, but it's not really relevant. This dragon is spawning before that anyway. It's not gonna fall for that funny. This is a classic bait ping. Like, it's a good ping to have vision there, but like if you clear that one, you cannot clear jungle sides. It's like now, okay, now look. Look where his priority is right now, okay? This is where it's important. It's 1 minute until dragon spawns. There's no vision on bot side. His priority right now should be to just pop down 4 wards. He's sitting on 3 right now. Pop down 4 wards, recall, get 4 new ones. And then do that. They're not pushing mid or doing anything, that's stupid. They have vision here, there's no need for him to cover like an angle where it's already his vision. Like sure, Cillian dies, that's fine, okay, but now, like even with this in play, now he should be going bot. Like this is like this is like fundamental, right? And this, I can say without a shadow of doubt, this is like diamond. This is not good understanding of the game at all. Dragon is spawning, it's the next objective you want to contest. You want to go down bot lane, put down wards. You have vision there, there's no point to be there. Now you're getting caught, you're dying, and then you get pushed out, you have no vision on Dragon, and this is just int. This is int. There should be 3 wards in the bot side jungle right now. And you should have a recall and your wards back. Like, there was no reason to do this. They both came from vision side, right? Like, this is dumb. Like, this I can legit flame you for. This is this is stupid, okay? This is bad. This is no understanding of the game at all. And this is the thing that I wanted to look at. I don't mind the lane. But this... Look. Where the fuck did he put the rest of the wards? Wait, it's no way he warded there, right?
All your life has led to this.
Right? That's not where your second ward went. Please tell me. Phreak. You have vision here. You don't need this vision. You need vision here. What is this one going to provide then that this one does not do? Like, you can pick this one or this one. You don't need both. Pick one. Beggars can't be choosers, bro. You have 4 wards. You're limited to 3 on the map at the time. Alright, so now you have 2 wards left. On the objective side. Would be nice with 3. And a 4th possibly if you got replaced. But, you know, it is what it is. No, he's just memeing, joking, having a little laugh. Like, this triggers me, man. Like, this is like the classic, like, low diamond thing. Has not put down a ward yet. The ward should have gone here instantly. Now he's doing the emerald thing I was talking about, where he walks around. This one is not good. What the fuck are they doing? And then you want to take this? Yeah. So I mentioned the thing, right, where maybe he has good fundamentals, like he knows what to do, like he's like, he's, what is it called? He's like sure in his actions, you know, it's like he's, like he knows what he wants to do, like that's what I was expecting here, like our lane, he knows what he wants to do, wards dragons, like very concise, but like this is just a roller coaster, double wards top side when there's no objective there, for no reason at all, contesting and wasting time when they're not really ahead, then they can't really do that, like they have to respect the enemies still even though they have fed champions. Like getting core hair is really bad, right? Like if Ari catches, I don't know, if they catch actually because the caster and the Aatrox is head. But yeah. Alright. Topside wards. Okay. How many do you have left now? 2? Doesn't he just look a bit lost? Like imagine if moon speed items got nerfed. Like now they're fighting top lane. Or like they're about to fight top lane. And he's bot. Like Ilawi's dead. So if Aatrox keeps pushing, they have to sacrifice one more person to go there. Or if you go there, they have to send 2. Right? But if they don't send anyone bot, but you go bot, then they outnumber you top. So if like Ilawi dies, you just stay top. It's a 4v3. If they have 4v4, but if they send someone with Aatrox, it's a 4v3, right? Like right now, if I was to make a conclusion, I would just say that he's boosted by movement speed and like disengaged champions. Like he's not shown any like strong understanding of anything. Like he doesn't seem to be refined or like in anything at the moment, other than like possibly objectives, but a bit too hard on objectives. But Micro, not very much. He doesn't have a strong understanding of like the strength of his champion. Like running into Kindred, dying there for no reason is just stupid. The map understanding was quite poor. You could see that as well. Bot lane going to ward the bush here. Like he doesn't know his priorities at all. Like warding here when they're fighting here. Ward 2 wards here when you're fighting bot lane. Yeah. And now we have the Wanderer thing again. Wait, what are you doing, Phreak? Right, you have 3 wards. Where do they go? One. Second. Okay. One. Five. Am I watching this right now? Am I honestly watching this right now? I think they're all boosted. Maybe NS inflated. I don't know. But this should never happen. The second this spawns, you want to get that first. What does it do? Vision, right? It gets you free vision. You don't have to sacrifice your life. Just hit this, Brand. Maokai, walk back. Like, take initiative. Like, what's this thing called again? Oh, there's like this phenomenon where if someone's like, if something happens and there's like lots of people, like everyone expects that someone else will do it, right? So they don't take responsibility. And like I think anyone here should just hit this and take it. And Phreak being the support at least, I think it's like in his best interest, because as you can see, he's kind of sacrificing his life. Whereas he could have just hit this and been alive, right? Like sure this works out well, but like Phreak didn't really have any participation in this. He put some wards, but like everything he did could have been done by this. Like this could have done Phreak's job a lot better, right? Holy shit. The fact that none of them hit it blows my mind, man. So I'm not gonna flame Phreak for that. Alright, Dragon in 1 minute. If I don't see him run straight to Dragon right now, I'll just end the video and just give a conclusion. I'm legit blood boiling, man. Please run to Dragon. Okay, 1 ward. What's happening here? No. Okay. Like, I don't know, man. This is just piss. Like, I want him to defend this gameplay. He has 2 wards. The 1. I like that one, it's good. But still, like, this is so bad, man. Like, I'm just gonna fast forward the rest. Like, we've already seen his prowess. Like, I really did expect this. I expected this. And I'm actually disappointed. Like, I'm not joking, okay? Like, I knew that Phreak wasn't like some mechanical god or something. But like, this actually disappoints me. I'm gonna fast forward this game, I'm gonna go to the next one and just look. Like, this honestly disappoints me. This is disgusting. Dragon is dead, he's warding here. Like, what are you doing, man? Yeah, now you mid. Yeah, okay. Nice, bro. Yeah, they're there, you're chasing. Okay, cool. Like, the thing that happens this game has small the scales and just kills everyone with like a decent front line. There's nothing more to this game. I only cared about the walls and the lane, which he had no understanding of. So like, if movement speed gets reduced, he's gonna get completely shafted. If these two champions here, Gao play, is gonna get completely shafted. Phreak would never, ever, ever in his entire life be able to climb to the Silo or like master at least, or Nami or like any of those champions or Lulu. He would never manage. Same with August. They will never manage. They don't have these. They don't understand this. They will never manage. They play moving speed champions, roam around, do whatever the fuck they want while they finger the fucking bumhole. Like, it's just cringe. Like, I'm not saying he's doing some things correct. Like, he's going in, pressing the trigger. Like, this is good. Like, he's aggressive, but he's aggressive all the time for no fucking reason. Like, half the time, if the enemy was like half decent, right? Like, playing some champions, like being aggressive or like taking control of this and like exploiting, they would just fist him completely. Like, the disrespectful things he did in bot lane should be punished so many times. They took Baron, this is fine, they got Dragon as well, that's completely fine, not gonna judge this move. But like, man, I really did expect. Alright, now what's priority? We have vision topside. On there. 3. Yeah, okay, so this is the second thing, right? Like, look. He spawns, when he puts the first ward, boom, here. Alright. Now we're gonna slow the game down. He has 3 wards, his priority is just get them out. Get them out, and then you can go. Lane is safe right now. He's not going to get jumped on. He's not pushing. So while you have this breathing room, you want to get the wards out, and then you can return to mid lane. So as an example, you can ward here, deny them vision so they can't like walk, like roam across easily. Warding here is an option, of course, if they have champions that can jump over the wall and threaten small. Then in this case here, maybe like Arya as an example, you might want to ward here, or maybe potentially here. It all depends. Like if they have fiddlesticks, at least like your first priority should be getting wards here. And like here and like these jump angles, right? Like if you're all pushing bot lane, obviously one vision here, so fiddlesticks can't jump over. But the fact that he's just doing this AFK mid lane, it's cringe. Like how long is it gonna take for you to ward now? You're gonna take this one? Yeah. No, you're not gonna. Oh, you are. Okay. Nice. You're gonna use any more wards though. I'm sorry. I'm gonna watch another game. He had a game where he didn't die, right? Sure. Like, look at the entire game. Like, no offense. But, yeah, that's funny. He had a game where he didn't die, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, yeah. What was this? I don't care. They can be as far ahead as they want. There's Master, yeah. Shraka Astro with Twitch, you want to play aggressive, you can take W, it's fine. But in this lane here, especially, you want to take X Flash. I mean, I don't understand why you wouldn't. But he's defaulted back to the once again. Which is unlucky. I could have actually gone back and looked like how much he managed to utilize Zombie Ward. Like, it's a good rune and all, but I think X Flash in certain lanes like this one here especially would be useful. Like, he's got Sweeper again. I think he just cycles everything, does everything the same. It doesn't. He's like he's not adapting. That's the problem. Like I don't mean to flame. Like if Phreak watches this, like I'm just saying your gameplay's not up to standard, right? Like obviously you're doing something right, Because there's people in Diamond that spam Maokai and they're still Diamond. But like, you're doing so many things that are Emerald fundamentals or like bomb tier play and diamond play, like disrespecting, not having an understanding of the lane. Like, this is fine. W start here. Like, look how much pressure he added. Imagine you had Hex Flash now. Walk into this bush with your sweep out and you just Hex Flash and she's dead, right? Like level 2. Or even now, depending. I don't know, is he playing AP? No, but why? Why the fuck would he start W when he's playing AD, man? Imagine he had Q or E there, and he just goes and they just run it down. Holy. Alright, we don't care about that though. We care about vision. I mean, they're both doing mistakes, right? Like, I've played on NA server, but I also lost my mental on NA server. I just can't play with the ping. Like, this is fine, but like, imagine you had... So I could... Never mind. But I just think in certain matchups, just swapping it out a bit, going like different things and just showing that you have like an adaptive playstyle and you actually understand what's going on in the lane, instead of just default like doing the same gameplay every single time. Like, it just shows that it's not it's not you, it's the champion, right? Like, if you don't have to adapt or do anything different, then it's you're not doing anything. It's a champion, right? Like, he's not adapting at all to anything, and not swapping anything, not doing different things, not going different. Like, he maybe goes different builds. That's why he went like Frozen Half-Earth for some champions, but. Alright, this is fine. Void Grubs are overrated though, but it's still fine. Alright, now we want to see when he completes the support item. Around. Whatever. Again, Dragon is spawning soon. Let's take a look at that. Side. Dragon is spawning in 40 seconds. Okay, I like that, I like that. I like... don't like that. Pink wards you usually want to contest. It's like, if anything, this one should be pinked and this one should not. Right, yeah, it's Phreak's wood. Like, just wrong order. Next dragon. I honestly don't care about the autopilot gameplay. I just want to see the wards again. Like, if he's like actually able to realize. Like, they're so far ahead now. It's 17-3, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah. I think I'll just conclude it there. Like, at the end of the day, like, he's obviously doing some things right. I can't identify what he's doing right, like, other than like playing the champion. Because he's not doing anything exceptional, he's not changing or like adapting to any lane like with runes or anything like that. His warding and like just general understanding of like how to play the map is very mediocre. He does funny things that you see in like low elos that are habits that should be gone at this point. So the fact that they're still here is a bit weird to me, because it's not something you will see from anyone like playing as like a high level on like in like a serious game. So I definitely do think that he's a bit inflated because of the champions. And if he went for Janna or Maokai and like these moons be champions with disengages, I think he would struggle a lot more. Something you can see in this Tarek game. I'm sure we can look over that quickly as well for fun. Because Tarek is a champion that gets punished quite a lot, especially against mage champions. Something like Samira Maokai should be completely fine though. And I have Nyla too. I don't know how this lane goes really, but I just don't see him run it down. He starts E, all fair and good. What runes does he have? He has Glacial Augment. It's like, take attention, like pay attention now to this Maokai, right? He starts Q. Just that's like a difference of like understanding of the champions. They go aggressive here, like this is all fine, right? He just doesn't have that like respect. Like he underestimates champions. And then he gets caught in something. Like he's doing a lot of funny things. So yeah, I don't know. I definitely don't think, like as a whole, I don't think he deserves. Like I don't think he's at the caliber that he's playing at currently. If he went for like the gimmicky gameplay that he's currently playing, and I think I've been able to prove that enough. In the sense that we haven't really seen anything formidable at all from him in terms of lane, warding, vision control, playing around vision, being on the right sides, understanding scrying orbs, like all these basic things that I think most people do generally understand. I know NA players has trouble with those blue orbs that give vision for free, but I don't really have that experience in Europe West most of the time. I feel like most people take them once you get higher or low. Unless you're obviously doing like some beta he was doing in that one scenario. But yeah, I definitely do think Phreak is a bit inflated, for sure. He's not doing anything, he's not putting any special thoughts or like going on recipes, he's just following like a standard thing and it's working by now. I'm happy for him, it's good that it's working by now, but I would really love to see him take on some other champions that do not have these gimmicks. Because then I think I could give a lot more respect to the game that he's playing. But right now he's just really cheating the system, kind of. And I think if other people would do this too, you would obviously succeed too, right? But I think it's not the right way to play the game. You can definitely get punished. Just people are really bad at punishing sometimes. Like they're good at poking and things, but they're not good at like all-ending or choking you. Like everyone just plays standard, and that's fine. Yeah, this is my video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care. Have a good night, morning, evening, night, shit like that. And yeah, take care. Peace.